Hi and welcome to BooksBeautyKendra. My name is Kendra and today I wanted to do the Life of a Showgirl makeup inspired makeup look. Words. I haven't done this in over a month. Yeah? So words. They're not wording at the moment. Anyways, I haven't got any makeup on, so we're going to do it all together. And yeah, I've been loving the new Taylor Swift album. I hope you have as well. If not, oh well, that's okay. You don't have to. Everyone likes what they like. So, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. When I think of like a showgirl or like any type of actor or dancer, I think like full coverage makeup. So, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Long Wear Foundation in 120. This is like the lightest cool shade they have. Get one pump of that, and that's probably too much, but that's okay. We're going full coverage, which I don't do very often. I'm actually running out of my Lisa Eldridge foundation, so I'm sad. I'm like over halfway done with it, but I will repurchase when I need to, because I don't think I can live without that one. My skin's already moisturized, not that long ago, and yeah, so I didn't feel the need to prime. So if you don't know, I have dry skin, and usually what I use primer for is to make my skin more hydrated. But since it's just been moisturized, it doesn't really need to be hydrated again this soon. But yeah, full coverage. This is probably not the most full coverage, but I would classify it as most in my collection. I mean, which isn't hard. I've got a skin tint and a medium to light to medium coverage foundation, and then this one. So yeah, what have you been up to? Have you been listening to any music lately? Any new music? If so, what have you been listening to? I'd love to know. I'm very excited for Florence and the Machine to come out with her album, or their album, I don't know. Is the Machine a person, or is it just the band? I don't know. That's how much of a fan I am. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that simple question about her. But I've been listening to Everybody Scream by her, and I've been really enjoying it. And I am loving, that was not correct English, Kendra. I have been loving The Life of a Showgirl, as well as Man's Best Friend. I'm just being blessed at the moment. Oh, this looks so pale, but it like matches my neck and my chest. But it looks so pale because I've just taken out all the redness from my skin. And you see, it matches. But like, because it matches, my face just looks so blank and so pale. And oh my goodness! Next, going in with the Tower 28 concealer in BU. Second lightest concealer, because I am, what? A ghost. I'm just going to put that. This is full coverage as well. Not the most full coverage. Again, I got on more. I got the NARS complete coverage one. And that is like super full coverage. And it's like, oh. So I only use it if I really need it. Today I do not need it. Maybe I do. Blink out my face even more. Blink out my face to put more colour back onto it. I love that about makeup though. It can just be so creative. Okay, I'm going to finish blending this out and I'll be back. Okay, concealer has been blended, powder has been applied. I used the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, the pink one. Because if I use translucent or anything slightly coloured, it's like too yellow and it just darkens everything and it's just annoying. Next, hold on, I gotta get my highlighter brush out, or all my eye brushes really, and then the highlighter brush and some with them. I'm going to do not highlighter next because that would be odd of me. I'm going to do bronzer. Again, we're going with something pigmented because we want that sculpted look. We want everything, this is my vision for the eyes as well. We want everything to go up like this, so we're going up. So we're going in with the Vive Modern Bronzer Bronzing Duo in light 1 and 2. We're going in with both Sassy colours, both of the bronzers. Get a good helping of both. And then bronze up the face. Like so. Bring colour back. Bring colour back to this face a little bit. Give it a bit of shape. So I don't look as ghostly as I did before. And then some on the nose because I need to put colour in the centre of my face. Otherwise again, unless we're going for that ghostly look. I am not today, but you never know. Next, we're going with a neutral pinky blush. So I'm going in with the Pat McGrath Labs blush, Skin Fetish Divine blush in Nymphette. It's just, like I said, a neutral pink. I'm going to take a good helping of that. Dust off the excess. And with circular motion, just kind of blend that into the cheek. Like so. Oh, and the reason why I take some and then I dab it on the back of my hand, I think it's called priming your brush. I've done it for a while. I've never known the actual name for it, but like it helps coat the bristles of your brush better, and also make sure you don't put like a whole bunch of blush all at once in one spot and it gets stuck there, which, you know, doesn't always look the best, but you do you, boo. Next, going in with this little sample of a highlighter. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Luminizing Powder in Eros. Just like a light champagne-y colour. I swatched this on my hand and it looked promising, so we're going to try it out for the first time today and hope. Yeah, it's picking up. Okay. It looks nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. It's like kind of subtle. I like coming up real close to my eye as well. Down my cheek a bit. Do a little bit above the brow. Brows. To the nose. Cupid's bow. And yeah, that's me. Highlighted. Okay, I'm going to prime my eyes using Fenty Beauty Invisipink Amplifying Eye Primer Pro Filter in some order, and I'll be back to do eyes with you. I've got three different things for eyes. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the 3 products I'm going in with for the eyelids and under eyes. Maybe under eyes. I don't actually, maybe not. Is the 4 Magic palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. Mainly going to be focusing on this brown and this brown, so Spice and Branch. I'm going to use those 2 as my mattes today. And then for shimmers, I'm using the Danessa Myricks Beauty Color Fix Sticks in, I don't know what this one is, but it's 10 or S5, I think. But anyways, one side is metallic, one side is foiled, so you get different finishes for the same, on the same like product. And they're also magnetic, so you can take them out and like, it is 5. Cassiopeia and Astra. There you go. I knew it was something. Of course it's something, Kendra. Okay, I'm gonna take, where's the brush I want? This is the brush I want. Okay, I'm gonna take this Morphe brush that's kind of like pinched. Do you see? Like pinched at the top. I'm gonna take Spice on, I'm thinking the side, like so. And we're just gonna kind of like go up, like so. So we get, I'm gonna need this closer to my eyes. Kind of like a winged shape. On the other side, pretty symmetrical. Like so. And we'll get a little bit more on this fluffy brush from Spectrum, the AO8. Still taking Spice. Just a little bit, dab off the excess. And just kind of lightly bring that into the crease. I hold it out a bit further so it's not as pigmented. So I have some, you know, colour in that crease. Get a bit more to the other side. I do really scrounge my collection for browns. I just don't have browns in my eyeshadow collection, really. I have a couple of neutrals. And this might be my only browns. Apart from like the Druid collection, which is browns and greens. But they're not the right browns I wanted today. Kind of like that. So you've got that winged out shape on your eyes. And then going back into, no, actually no. Which brush do I want? This one. This flat shader brush from Morphe, like so. I'm gonna go into Branch, which is the deep brown. And I'm gonna take some of that, dust off excess because we do not want any fallout, or as little fallout as possible. I'm just kind of like running that along the outer half of the lashes, and then we'll bring it out a little bit. Like so. And just do that with the other eye. Because when I looked up showgirl makeup, a lot of them were like even like the under eyes with pepper. I don't think I'm gonna do anything on the under eyes today. I think I'm just gonna go, well, mascara mainly. And I don't want this like too blended out. I want it quite smoky. Then we're gonna go into the metallic side of the color sticks, which is Cassiopeia. We're going to do this one on the outer part. Hold on, let me get this a bit closer. Like dabbing it on. Quite like these because these don't crease on my eyes. If you don't know, now you know. All the oil that should have been on my face, it's just on my eyes. Honestly. Such oily eyelids, and they're kind of hooded as well. So everything creases on me. Okay, that's the metallic side. I keep the little cap on underneath the big cap. And we're going into the foils side. So what is this one, Astra or something? And then we're gonna, whoa, I smushed it a little bit. I don't know how. And we're gonna go on the inner part of the eye. Hopefully. Ooh. Oh, there. On me skirt. Of course. Just gonna do that. Feels kind of wet. Sorry, I'm blocking you, but I need to get up closer to this mirror. You can actually see what's going on because I just had a big chunk on that side, which I need to get off. Do not want the big chunk. There we go. Better. Just see how wet that looks. So good. Again, put the little cap back on underneath the big cap, and then I will come back to do after I do my eyeliner. I'm using the Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in Intense Black. I store this upside down, and so it stays, you know, working. And I'll be back in a moment. I just forgot how to speak for a second. Eyeliner's on, mascara, top, bottom. I just did the outer lashes for the bottom. Brows are on. Now we're going in with the product I keep waving around everywhere. And that is lips. This is the Ilia Lip Sketch Hydrating Crayon in Case Study. As you can tell, I've been using this one a bit. It's a bit messy, but it's a nice red. It's a good red. So we're going to put that on the lips. And I don't really think that I need a lip liner with this. So I'm just going to go in straight. Like so. Sorry, I wasn't quite there. Don't want to get red lipstick all over my face. So, yeah. This is my Showgirl, or Life of a Showgirl inspired makeup look. I hope you enjoyed. If you made this far into the video, let me know if you like the album. What's your favourite song on it? My favourite song is Cancelled. 100% it's Cancelled. And yeah, if you've made this far into the video, leave me a sparkle emoji or an orange heart emoji because it's the 12th, you know, Taylor Swift album. Or is it the orange heart or is it the fire heart? I don't know. One of the two. Leave me fire or orange. You can tell I've not done this for a while, can't you? Okay, if you made this far into the video, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and all that jazz. And I'll just see you in the next one. Bye-bye.